look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Lonzo Ball. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the 2. Ball against Russell. From deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
To the left wing. Vucevic finds Giddey. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Thomas passes to Claxton. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Sinks the triple.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now, here's Thomas. Sweet move. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
White goes in. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Russell with the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
There's Thomas with the 3.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
3-pointer. Giddey, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson the screen. And the Nets miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Fades and shoots. And it's Vucevic missing.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Ball slams it in.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Thomas against White. Shot to stop the run. It's stolen by Buzelis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nets trail by 5. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Here's White following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. And it's Giddey in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. And it's Russell with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Vucevic. And he lays it straight in.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Tries it from the top of the key. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's ball. Right the pass to Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. Pass to White. They get the rebound, and Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot. Vucevic has got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. It's just a matter who can catch that momentum.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Bogdanovich out there with Johnson. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's Russell with the drive. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Smith with a screen on Russell. Ball, the pass to Smith. Now Horton Tucker. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Claxton. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Buzelis with the ball. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
There's Ball with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Nets leading by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And it's Smith missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Johnson outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Smith. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And now a 9-point Nets lead. Ball feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by Chicago. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. No one covering. Thomas got 16 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Moves back up. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to White. Now Buzelis is covered by Bogdanovich. They recover it. Now Buzelis over Claxton. And there's Buzelis on the assist by White. 10 points for Buzelis. Bogdanovich with a screen on White. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 7. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Horton Tucker. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Kobe White. Nets leading by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Russell, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
15 seconds. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Melton. No good, unable to end this run. Smith feeling it out a bit, past the ball. Jacks up a 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Zach Collins is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams at the small forward. Sharp with a screen on Huerter. Melton, no good. Chicago trailing here. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more, as the Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish off.
And finished off by Collins.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now Buzelis, 13 points in the game. Huerter setting the pick for Buzelis. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Outside Williams. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Melton feeling it out a bit. It's stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Bulls moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Collins. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
3.
Collins has got 5 points now this quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been nailed. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Dosunmu. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. It's stolen by Buzelis. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Huerter's got his first 3 points of the game. Milton with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Milton passes to Wilson. Three-pointer. Milton, no good. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Buzelis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Outside Collins. Pass to Giddey. Collins a screen on Simmons. Here's Buzelis. Back to Giddey. The 3. And here's Herter. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. And that one comes up a bit short. Herter against Melton. And Simmons kicks to Melton. Sharp with a screen on Herter. Melton, no good. Chicago leading. Pass to Giddey. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Collins. Buzelis with the ball. Buzelis sets a screen for Herter. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp with a screen on Herter. That 3 off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Nets. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Simmons. First personal foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Russell is out there with Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Thomas passes to Claxton. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Ball finds Vucevic. Lets it fly. Williams against Bogdanovic. And that one is good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Chicago shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Giddey. Good on the triple. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Ball. And it's Russell in the corner for the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Ball with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Giddey kicks to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell with the bucket.
Oh, my man way beyond the arc. Angelo. Snatched.
Ball from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Russell with the 3. Not going to go that time. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Williams up on top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Williams can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Horton Tucker's checked in for Chicago. Outside Thomas to take the lead. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Giddey. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. From past the arc, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Claxton a screen on White. Russell from long range. They get it back. Claxton finds Thomas. Nailed from 3-point land. Thomas got 19 points.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Josh Giddey.
Bulls substitution. Number 14.
Goes up off the inbound. And then Bruce Ellis with the dunk.
This kid, Ellis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That's trailed by 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Taylor Horton Tucker is going to pick up the coach's challenge.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the 2nd. That misses.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. It's hauled in by Claxton. From deep, Thomas. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Russell against Ball. To the right side. Here's Vucevic. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
And he makes the 2nd one, and it's a 3-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
White looking around. Shot from the wing. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
the pace of the game?
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young misses.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Daniels. Oh, they get a hand on it. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Second shot opportunity. Brooklyn pulls it in. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Now here's Young, beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Thomas, that's good.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Watford with a screen. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And here's Hunter from the arc. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. There's the double with Okongwu. The 3 from Russell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Okongwu, a screen on Russell. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thomas outside. Claxton up top. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. Can't hit that one. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And here we go, the Hawks running again. Here's Daniels. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Oh, there's the alley. And Claxton throws it down.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass, how about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. Pass to Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. Daniels passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson. From the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now Claxton, guarded by Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Pass to Watford. Here's Daniels. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a 3. Russell with the rebound. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And a Kongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Kongwu. And Brooklyn with possession here. Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas for three. Connects from downtown. Thomas has gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Hawks. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Bogdanovic against Russell. From deep. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nets leading by 6. Thomas outside. Watford with a screen. Thomas passes to Watford. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by Watford, no good. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Thomas. Here's Daniels. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. On the push, here comes Atlanta. 2 points. That one goes. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
And I applaud Bogdanovic's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
And the Nets miss again. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Daniels. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Daniels misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Drops in the 3. He's got 11. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. Do you think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And yep, it's good.
You gotta respect Bogey's offensive game. He can get productive in just about any situation.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Hunter. Another one falls for Atlanta. 1:33 left in the second. Russell deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Bogdanovic passes to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Thomas. Here's Daniels. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Claxton a screen on Bogdanovich to the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Bogdanovich against Russell. Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. Capella, screen on Thomas. Here's Daniels. And the Hawks with another three.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
29 seconds left in the first half. Watford with a screen. To the left side wing. Thomas outside. And he converts the layup. 13 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Russell. With one on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got the Anthony Melton. Also Ben Simmons out there. Sharp out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Wilson in at the 4. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Capella, screen on Simmons. Here's Young. Cans it from the wing. Young's got his second basket on the night.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Melton misses. Hawks trail by 5. Young with it, picked up by Simmons. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Outside Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. That one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Bogdanovich against Melton. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Melton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hawks trail by 6. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Capella. Nance outside. Now here's Young. Simmons defending. 4-3. Oh! Trae virtually automatic from deep.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Melton passes to Wilson. The kick out to Simmons. From deep, Melton. Capella with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Yeah, nice little J by Bogdanovich, giving it just the right touch from that range.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And he's good on the second. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Bogdanovich. For the lead. Rebound Brooklyn.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That one's good for two. Simmons has got his first bucket in this one.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Okongwu finds Young. Okongwu, a screen on Melton. 5 to shoot. Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Brooklyn leading by 4. Down low. Oh, it's stolen away. Bogdanovich down low. Defended by Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Okongwu. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Melton. What a terrific move that is. Melton's got 5. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Now Young. Give him 8 points now. Over Simmons. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Melton. Sharp, a screen on Bogdanovich. The 3. Nance pulls down the board. Bogdanovich passes to Robbie. He gets it up. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Brooklyn out in front, up 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Brooklyn leading by 4. On the court for the Hawks. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Young, the pass to Daniels. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Russell. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Johnson passes to Watford. Another shot. Not going to go that time. Good D by Okongwu. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. Now here's Okongwu. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Hunter against Russell. The fadeaway. And right on target.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Nets leading by 4. Thomas outside. Here's the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Thomas outside. Here's Claxton. Rejected by Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
It's Thomas on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Fires for 3. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 5.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And it's good. 2 points.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Knocked loose. Thomas, left side. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. Hawks trail by 5. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Thomas defends. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Young. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 11. Russell pass to Johnson. Thomas with the ball. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Russell. The baseline J is off the mark. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 5. Claxton with the block. The Nets have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Watford with a screen. Here's Russell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Russell from outside knocks down the long J. And the Nets lead by 8.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Young, the pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. And here's Thomas from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. Great look, but off the mark. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now White following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. White setting the pick for Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Really left alone that time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Drills it from outside.
A smooth three-point shot from White, who just had to hit them right back.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Okongwu with the screen for Young. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. To the paint. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Young against Ball. Here's Daniels, and count it from 19 feet away.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. And the 3 off target. Pass to Okongwu. Giddey against Hunter. Okongwu a screen. Hunter, no one around him. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during the game, and like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
On its way from Hunter for 2. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Bulls. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court right now for the Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Bogdanovich is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Chicago leading. Smith right side. Pass to Buzelis. And here is Giddey. Covered by Hunter. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, ball. Offline from the top of the key. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bogdanovich finds Johnson. On the wing, Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bulls moving the ball around. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Hunter on the wing. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hunter's got 6.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Bogdanovich looking around. Johnson with a screen on ball. Bogdanovich wide open. Rebound by Smith.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Daniels drives to the hoop.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the double.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 6. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Harry Nance is checked in for the Hawks. Fires from 18, and it's in there. 6 points for Buzelis.
And you gotta like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Again, the Hawks good for 2. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Duncan.
Now, here's Hunter with the fadeaway. That one doesn't go. Here's Buzelis. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Nance. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. His three-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Hunter against Smith. A fader. And that one's good. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Here's Buzelis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top. Up 2. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Trey Jones out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's defended by Huerter. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Chicago shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Atlanta's shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's defended by Huerter. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 8 points.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
That bucket in no time at all. Tucker's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. On its way from Young for 2, and again it's Atlanta.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Vucevic the pass to Horton-Tucker. Let's go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance. The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
The quick look, no good that time. The Hawks leading by 4. He lobs it up. Zeller with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shot by Zeller, no good. On the wing, Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Oh, it's just a soft touch on both ends of that.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Williams, he's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Here's Young out left of the wing. Here's Risacher. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Williams' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That shot wide open. Young's got 17 now.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Vucevic dishes to Collins. Back to Vucevic. Collins setting the pick for Williams. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Atlanta leading by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zeller. Nance with it. Zeller setting the pick for Nance. Risacher in the corner. From the arc. A shot. No good. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Hands it from downtown.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break plays.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a one-point game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Buzelis. Out to Smith. Unloads. Okongwu grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Teardrop shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here we go. For 3, Smith. Here's Buzelis. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 20 points.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Smith for three. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Young kicks to Daniels. Fires from the corner and right on target with the swish. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ball with a wide open look. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. For three, Hunter. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
On its way from Young for 2. Gonzalez grabs the board. Poked away. Pass to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This kid, Gonzalez, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
On its way from Young for 2. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Giddey. They grab their own miss. Gonzalez gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Smith with a screen on Hunter. Back to ball. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The Hawks leading by 7. Back to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And so here is Chicago. White, wide open. He fired. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Gonzalez. And again, Chicago, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's good from long range. Daniels has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Daniels. White covering. For 3, Hunter. It doesn't go for him. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem... Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. So...
see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
So crafty off the dribble. Russell stops on the dime and gets the separation he needs. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Russell, that's good.
D'Angelo Russell.
And so here is Chicago. Ball with it. Pass to Buzelis. Let's go with a 3. First shot won't go. White against Russell. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
And there's the lob. And Watford pulls it down.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Sinks it from distance.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Watford outside. Here's Johnson. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Vucevic against Russell. Vucevic gets the bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
It's good.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
2 minutes remaining.
A deep 3 from Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just total confidence from deep. He just sinks that shot like it's nothing.
And Vucevic over to help. Claxton passes to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. From Pete Giddey. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Outside Russell. Shoots over Ball. Second chance shot. Claxton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their first free throw this game. And it's tied up with that one. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances. See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Thomas for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Buzelis. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And that's a promising shot from Buzelis.
Here's Thomas. Outside for Russell. Looking to end the run. Pure from 3-point range. Russell's got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Thomas from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Wing shot on the way. He gets it in there. He's got 10.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
To the wing, right side. 3-pointer, Vucevic. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Takes the 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for Brooklyn. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We've got Kobe White, Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Ball, and it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Outside Russell. No one near him. That one doesn't drop. And Giddey's got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Thomas for 3. Here's Claxton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
A nice shot by Smith.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outlet.
Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Smith right side. Pass to Buzelis. The 3 is up. Good D by Watford. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Thomas finds Russell from deep. Johnson. Second chance effort. Claxton hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Right side Russell. From downtown, another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. The 15-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bulls trail by 6. Up top, Horton Tucker. He's scoreless, and that one good.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Screen by Claxton. And here's Thomas from the arc. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Goes up on the wing. Thomas misses. The Bulls have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Ball. Thomas misses.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball no good. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Johnson, and the Nets miss again.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Horton Tucker. He drops it from range. Horton Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Sharp out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Wilson in at the 4-man spot. And the three-pointer goes.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
On the wing, Jones. Stolen by Melton. Three-pointer Sharp. The shot no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Vucevic against Bogdanovic. Corner shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Melton. Nice form on the 20-footer. Melton's got 5 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 3. Jones feels it out. Vucevic, a screen on Bogdanovic. Williams misses. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, Melton. They grab their own miss. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Top of the key. Horton Tucker, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. No good on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Melton outside. Pass to Wilson. And there's a pick from the arc. Williams grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 5. And Simmons, here we go. And here's Melton. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Melton's got 8. Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Vucevic finds Jones. Here's Collins. Uses the glass on the layup.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game. Big man, showing some goodness on that release.
Pass to Melton. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Simmons, the pass to Melton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Collins a screen. Here's Horton Tucker. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. To the inside. Here's Wilson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Back to Collins. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. From deep, Melton. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Horton Tucker, the pass to Vucevic. Fades back. That one a little long. Nets leading by 3.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Melton outside. Fires in the triple. Melton's got 11 points in the quarter. Got it off in time. That shot off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Williams. Taylor Horton Tucker is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Smith, and it's Phillips in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shoots a fadeaway. Smith no good.
Normally he drains that.
The Nets with a lead. Inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Jones against Russell. Claxton a screen on Jones. Russell from outside. Smith with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Williams from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. The 3 from Russell. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Watford the pass to Russell. Watford with a screen. Shot clock at 5. Russell, that's good.
Well, Russell is a threat from anywhere on the floor. So if he gets his mid-range look, he's going to take it.
Now Williams. Outside Jones. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. Nets leading by 7. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Luz Ellis is checked in for Phillips. Josh Giddey comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Ball in for Jones.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Watford with a screen. And here's Thomas from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Nets lead by 13.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now from Pete Giddey. Rebounded by the Nets. Thomas has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Thomas finds Russell. Thomas outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Tries again. No good on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And Claxton throws it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
And a deep 3 from Russell. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building...
Brent, I think in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
So the Nets starting 5. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thomas. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Claxton in at center. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Russell. Johnson with the rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Young against Russell. Back to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Johnson finds Young. No good that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Bucket is good.
Well, he changes speeds so well, so when D'Lo shows off the quickness, that shot can come from just about anywhere.
Now, here is Young. Fires from deep. Another miss by Young. Watford passes to Russell. Fires at the elbow. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young dishes to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Hunter, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Knocked loose. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Russell. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Here's Young. Over Russell. The rebound by the Nets.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Hunter against Thomas. Out to the right wing. The rebound by Young. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Screen by Watford. Clock at 6. Thomas no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Hunter. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Hunter's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Thomas outside. Thomas with another miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Young kicks to Hunter. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. In transition, here come the Nets. Thomas passes to Johnson. Russell from long range. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Here's Russell. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Now Thomas, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last 3-pointer. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant for the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm really happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Outside, Russell. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Screen by Capella. On its way from Hunter for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Hunter's got 10.
He can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Also looking it over. Pass to Watford. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Hunter. Top of the key. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 6. Knocks it loose and taken away by Johnson. Thomas passes to Russell. Tries again. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Capella.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Russell. Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Basket good. Hunter's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Just needing a couple to fall. DeAndre Hunter oozing with confidence.
Russell with a wide open look. And the Nets miss again. Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's stolen by Capella.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Nets trail by 13. Here is Russell. 10 points for him. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Bogdanovich left side. Here's the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key, their percentage. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Bogdanovich sharp out there with Wilson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
It's good, and the Hawks lead has got down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Wilson.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hands a screen on Melton. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. In the corner, it's Capella. Pass to Rizichet. 5 on the clock. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hawks. Sharp sets the pick for Melton. Back to Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Zeller grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Rizichet missing. Fires the 3. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Wilson.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Young from outside. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating the big man's game.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one at the line is good. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Zeller. And stolen by Simmons. Goes up, and then Simmons slams it in.
And that's Simmons at his best. So good at navigating the open floor.
Bogdanovich looking around. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Wilson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wilson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Here's Melton. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Krejci. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Nance a screen. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Now Melton hasn't made one yet. And the Nets miss again. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Russell left side. Pass to Claxton. It's the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Johnson dishes to Okongwu. 3-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Thomas with it. Okongwu covering. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now, here's Hunter, covered by Watford. Fades away. DeAndre Hunter, and that's good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Traps in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And they're on the break. Johnson, a wide open look, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Recognize the possession change, and Johnson got way out front to score.
Young against Russell. Shoots, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Hunter. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Paxton a screen on Hunter. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young outside. Daniels from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The three from Thomas. Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Russell against Young. Goes up on the wing. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
A nice shot by Young.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Screen by Watford. It's Thomas outside. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Daniels, no good. Nets trail by 8. Outside Thomas. From deep. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And not really played as a playmaker. Cam Johnson with the smart play, just giving it up.
Young looking around. Pass to Daniel. Over Thomas. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Young. Shoots the 3. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Tries it again. It's hauled in by Claxton. Thomas against Hunter. Outside Russell. Now here's Hunter. Here he goes. And it's Hunter with the jam. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the...
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony.
and they like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And the starting group for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
To the right side. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Otongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
That one goes. Count it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball with it. And it's Young picking him up. Ball passes to White. Will it go? And again, Chicago, no good. Hunter against Giddey. Right side, Hunter. Fader on the way. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. White for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Young looking for an opening. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Daniels tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. It's stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Johnson passes to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. White, good.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Ball against Young. Outside Hunter. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Great open look there. Young's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Puts up a deep 3. Counted from distance.
Yeah, Vucevic matching threes and clapping right back.
Nikola Vucevic, the 3.
Pass to Johnson. Hunter on the wing. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Hunter's got his second basket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the three. And it's Kitty with a rebound. Here's Buzelis. Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. 8. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
But things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Yeah, that was a sharp start, but we've got a long way to go. They're going to have to sustain that intensity.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Daniels passes to Bogdanovic. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
One of the more consistent players in the league, stands Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball outside. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Buzelis has got 9 points.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Bogdanovic against Ball. And here's Hunter for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey for 3. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovic doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Ball passes to Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Baseline try. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by Ball. Buzelis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ball finds White. Back to Ball. Here's Buzelis. This one for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Right side, Bogdanovic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bogdanovic has got 7 points.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovic, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
The steal. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Hunter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Hunter's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Inside. It's stolen by Hunter. On the break. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Giddey. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And now a 6-point Hawks lead. Well, Chicago's shooting only 36% so far in this game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 is up. Hunter can't get it to go. A big group substitution here for Chicago.
Goal substitution, Zach Collins, Patrick Williams.
8 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot to stop the run. And that's not going to go. And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks ahead. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
On the court for Chicago, Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And the second free throw is good. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Now here's Dosunmu. 3-pointer, Vucevic. No luck on that one. Young against Vucevic. Let's go with a 3. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bogdanovich has got 13.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Dosunmu for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. The Hawks lead by 7. From behind the arc. Body, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
3-pointer, Vucevic. Collins. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Launches it. And Ronnie gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Collins. Fades away. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. The fader. Roddy, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games. Man, the defender really went after him.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's Collins. 5 points in the game. Here's Robbie. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. And now the Bulls in transition. Dosunmu for three. He buries it from three. Now just a three-point Atlanta lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside Young. Here's Roddy. The three is up. Drains the triple. Roddy's got 6 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Roddy.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Young, plenty of space, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Another three for Atlanta.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Vucevic, the pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Dosunmu for three. Nance pulls down the board. Atlanta leading by 8. Young finds Nance. Back to Young. Shoots over to Dosunmu. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tipped away. The kick to Hunter. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
A line change here for Chicago. Here's Daniels. Connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Smith. Off target with the open look.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Outside Young. From outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Ball right side. Pass to White. Now Ball. Back to Smith. over Okongwu. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Ball. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Hunter. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 9. White, the pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Daniels.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Lets the three fly. Young misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, ripped away. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Ball against Young. Pass to Johnson. Over Buzelis. The shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls trail by 9. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Outside Young. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Johnson finds Young. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Young from long range. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. Pass to Buzelis. Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Daniels. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Young. And it's Young again missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Smith with a screen on Johnson. Buzelis. Yes!
His teammates look to Buzelis in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
And so here is Chicago. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Giddey.
Hawks down. 1 second. Team play.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he nails the third.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Daniels. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for